Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Let's dive into today's topic that is overview of ISITEP. Explore about integrated special and inclusive teacher education, foundation and preparatory stage. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Sujata Ban. Dr. Sujata Ban is the Dean of the School of Education and Department of Psychology at Lovely Professional University. She is an expert in special and inclusive education recognized by Rehabilitation Council of India, a statutory body of Government of India. She brings over 32 years of experience in teaching, research, and teacher training in special education. She has published widely and received prestigious fellowships, including UGC and international scholarships. She also served as a consultant to various government bodies. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Mr. Ankit Kaushal. Mr. Ankit is a discipline success leader at Lovely Professional University. With over 5 years of experience in education sector, Mr. Ankit is committed to enhancing students' experiences and ensuring smooth operational processes. His proactive approach and focus on excellence make him a valuable contributor to institutional growth and student success. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. So make sure you all will stay at the end as our admission normally will guide you about the 100% scholarship process. So now I'm going to hand over this session to our today's expert, Dr. Sujata Ban, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from her. Over to you, Dr. Sujata Ban.
Can you see the screen?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Please continue. Please continue.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, in this technological world, we are still facing technological glitches all the time, but we've got used to it. So it's all right. It's okay. So very warm good morning to all those who are attending this webinar. I'm Dr. Sujata Ban, as I've been introduced. I'm going to talk about the program that we have just launched at LPU. It is called ISITEP program recognized by Rehabilitation Council of India. Now, this is a topic very, very close to my heart, so I'm going to take a little more time than given to me, so excuse me for that. Now, ISITEP is a 4-year RCI-recognized dual degree program, which is aligned with National Education Policy 2020. Now, what is special about it? Because it provides a professional eligibility for diverse roles in education, in rehabilitation, healthcare, government services, and in entrepreneurship. Now, when I say it is recognized by RCI, what is RCI? RCI is the Rehabilitation Council of India, which is the regulatory body of all the courses in special education. It's a statutory body of Government of India under the Ministry of Justice and Empowerment. So we have recently got the approval for offering this course, which is a big achievement for Lovely Professional University. Okay, now to understand what is this program all about, we first need to understand what is education. Why do we divide it into general education and special education? Basically, education is about good teaching. We train teachers to be good teachers who are considerate that in their class, no one is left behind. That means they address the needs of every single child in their class. Isn't that what teaching is all about? We can't focus on just the smart lot in my class. I have to look at even the backbencher who may not be so much interested in what is going on in the class, right? So we have special education particularly designed for those who may not benefit in a mainstream class. Mainstream class means a general class in a general school. But now when we bring them in the classroom, if you look at this picture, there is a child who is using a wheelchair and is in the class. But is the child participating? Is he engaged? Perhaps not. We don't want our classrooms to look like that. We want every single child to be engaged and participating in the classroom, like you see in this picture. Now, here, what do you see? There is a special educator who's taking the trouble to reach out to the children who have some special needs, explaining them maybe differently, using different models, using different language, and reaching out to them in the way that the child can learn. So that is the difference. That is what these courses are all about, training the teacher in having those skills which will equip them with knowledge how to address such diversities in their classroom. Now, what is the role of a teacher, if I may ask you? Is the teacher a sage on the stage, or is she a guide by the side? Earlier, the view of a teacher was like the teacher has to stand there and give a lecture, kind of preach and go out. Now, the classrooms have changed. The whole dynamics in the classrooms have changed. And so have the students, even with disabilities. They want the teachers to be there with them, facilitating their learning. So we need teachers who have essential 5 E's. What are those 5 E's? The teacher has to be empathetic. What do you mean by empathy? The teacher understands every single child in her class. The teacher is embracing. That means she is caring for every single child and she embraces them. She does not stigmatize them. She does not sideline them. She does not ridicule them. She does not allow other students also to bully a child who may not be as smart. A teacher has to be engaging. That means every single child has that feeling that, yes, I'm participating in classroom discussions and classroom activities. That is what will motivate them to come to school, to be a part of that classroom. The teacher has to be an expert. She has to know her subject well. She has to know the various ways of addressing these children, not just one monotonous way of teaching, not focusing on rote learning alone, but making the children curious, inquisitive about learning. An empowered teacher is one who is continuously learning and making sure that every child in the class is also learning along with her. So these are the roles of a teacher in today's time, in today's 21st century. That is what LPU is preparing the teacher for, to meet the needs of the changing society, the changing time. And that is why we encourage that you come and join our courses and see the difference, how it will just transform you. Okay, so now you may be wondering, why should I go for this course? Why not some other course? So I have to highlight, what do we do in special education? So in special education, we will be training you with appropriate skills, strategies, and the sensitivity required to support every learner effectively, so that we provide equal opportunity. We believe in what National Education Policy says, that is equitable and inclusive education for every single child. So it is not just anybody can do anything. Our teaching is a very easy job. No, you're a professional. It's not about like a charity. It's a professional course where you're trained with specific skills, specific knowledge, specific ways of handling children who are marginalized otherwise in the society. That is why special education, now special is, we are giving you something extra so that you can meet the needs of every single child in the class. Now, there are innumerable success stories, but I'm just sharing with you the latest that got my attention. If you look at this picture, this is Ana Victoria from Mexico. She has made history as she's the first practicing lawyer with Down syndrome. Down syndrome is an intellectual disability condition with lots of associated conditions, problems, challenges, and yet She has made history because she's the first practicing lawyer. Can you believe it? On the side, we have Shruti Lata Singh from India, from Ahmedabad. She is a girl with multiple disabilities, deaf blindness. And you know what she does for her living? She's a practicing physiotherapist. I have met Shruti Lata, not Anna Victoria, but Shruti Lata, definitely yes. She is a girl of 29 years of age, like any other 29-year-old, full of dreams, lives a full life, travels around the world. And how is that possible? Because she's got the right education. She got the right teachers who focused on her strengths and helped her at every step to move from one class to the other, from school to college. And today, she is a practicing physiotherapist. So, you know, there are so many, almost 21 million, lakhs, not million, 21 lakhs of students with multiple disabilities in our country who are waiting for teachers who make a difference in their life. So there is ample of scope. And if you really want to make a difference in somebody's life, this is the course for you. Now, is there something special that you need to have to become a special educator? Yes. Just be compassionate. Just be patient. Just be a keen learner and a skilled professional, a change maker. If you really want to make a difference in somebody's life, then you can be a special educator. It's not a rocket science. Don't think it's going to be difficult. No. It is just your attitude where you really want to do something special, something different, something unique. Join the course. Now, what is multiple disability? Multiple disability is when a child has more than two disabilities, two or more than two disabilities in a single child. So you can imagine the challenges that child must be facing, the kind of support that child requires. But with your support, you can still make a difference in his or her life, and they can still reach their dreams. Okay, so the more challenging the job is, the more challenging your environment is, the better you can support them. What is exactly that the course says? It is called ISITEP, which is Integrated Special and Inclusive Teacher Education Program in Multiple Disabilities. You know, we have Rights for Persons with Disability Act, RPWD Act, which has listed down 21 disabilities. So you have courses in number of disabilities, not all 21, but number of disabilities. We at LPU have chosen multiple disabilities. Why? Because there are less number of courses offering multiple disabilities, and there are so many children who need teachers trained in multiple disabilities. So we've gone through the less treaded path. And here we are focusing on two stages, that is foundational stage and preparatory stage. Now, what is foundational stage? In this course, we train you in assessment intervention strategies, use of assistive technologies, and classroom management for children between 3 to 8 years. That is from preschool to class 1 and 2. Now, this is particularly important because when you become a special educator at the foundational stage, you will be trained to catch them young. When children are very small, that is the time you can make the maximum difference because the brain is developing at that time. So you are the teacher who knows how to target the development of the brain with correct technology, correct strategy, correct methodology of teaching, and you can help this child cope, meet the challenges, and move from one class to the other. So that is foundational stage. The second course offered is at preparatory stage. Now, the only difference here is the special educators will be trained. They will be trained for children between 8 years to 11 years. That means class 3 to 5. So you become a teacher in a school taking children from class 3 to class 5. Okay, but again, you will be trained in how to assess the children. What are the intervention strategies? That means how are you going to address the needs of these children? How will you use technology to teach these children? And how do you manage them in the class? So basically, the difference between the preparatory stage and the foundational stage is only the classes that you will be teaching. Otherwise, you'll be trained in multiple disabilities in both the programs. And in both the programs, the degree that you're going to get is a BA, BEd degree. All right. So what I want to highlight here is whichever course you choose, it doesn't really matter, because ultimately, what are the characteristics of this ISITEP program? It's a 4-year professional teacher education program, which gives you dual degree. What do we mean by dual degree? BA and BEd in 4 years. Otherwise, earlier we used to have BA for 3 years and BEd for 2 years. So that would make it 5 years. Now this ISITEP program is giving you that degree in just 4 years. So you save 1 year. It integrates general teacher training. That means what you become when you do general BEd. So it's giving you that as well, with specialized knowledge and practical skills to teach children with diverse learning needs. So you're learning to be a general teacher as well as a special teacher. It enables graduates to work as professionally trained special educators in both inclusive schools as well as special schools. That is the advantage of ISITEP. Now, I'll give you one analogy. When you do your BEd in general education, you are just a teacher in a regular school, in a mainstream school. But when you do ISITEP, you can be a teacher in a general school as well as in a special school. So you have double advantage. So future teachers are professionally equipped to meet all kinds of learning needs, which is in alignment, in sync with national education policy. Let me also tell you that national education policy says BEd of 2 years need to be de-recognized or faded in due course of time. So what is the course which is going to stay, which is now, in demand, and it is going to be the only course in near future? That will be ITEP and ISITEP. That is general education 4-year teacher training program and 4-year teacher training in special education. Why am I talking so much about special education? Is because here you can become a teacher both in a regular school as well as in special school. But if you do ITEP, you cannot be a teacher in special school. Then you're restricting your scope only in a regular school. That is the advantage. And also you are making a difference in so many lives. Again, now highlights of LPU course. Here we have qualified and experienced faculty. I come with an experience of 32 plus years of training special educators, and I'm at the helm of affairs here when it comes to ISITEP programs. So come and learn with me. We are going to provide you hands-on learning experience. We have MOUs with many special schools, many organizations where you'll be going there and learning hands-on how to work with children who have multiple disabilities. We have planned different visits to all kinds of organizations where you will learn early intervention when the child is very small, right up to vocational rehabilitation of a person with multiple disabilities. How can he or she stand on their own feet? So you will be visiting and you'll be observing and you'll be learning. We focus on seminars and projects. We not only restrict ourselves to the syllabus that is prescribed by RCI, we conduct a lot of skill enrichment programs. That means additional enrichment programs are planned already, even before you have come. You just have to come and learn from all those programs. We have already planned international conference in the department, so you'll be learning how to organize conferences. We do a lot of work by reaching out to the community, creating awareness about special education in the community, removing the myths, the stereotypes related to special education. So a lot of community extension work is planned. And what is the best thing? Campus placement. We will guarantee you jobs, 100% campus placement at LPU if you join this program. So a lot to look forward to. A brief glimpse of what are the possible opportunities when it comes to career pathway. Now, there are government placements because Supreme Court has recently come out with a ruling that every school must have at least 2 special educators. And there is a flagship program of Ministry of Education called Samagra Shiksha. So we become inclusive education resource teachers under that program of Samagra Shiksha. So that is one government job opportunity. There are many government-run rehabilitation centers where special educators are absorbed. There are RCI-recognized institutes where, again, you have job opportunities. Then there are Kendriya Vidyalayas, the central schools, state schools, where the pay is just the same as a regular teacher, which is 6th pay, 7th pay, and now 8th pay commission is coming. So the salary is also really, really good when you come to government jobs. Okay. And when you look at resource rooms, now just have a look at this. It's a resource room where children with disabilities come while they are attending mainstream schools, regular schools. But for their additional needs, they come to the resource room, and here the special educators are employed and they help these students learn the specific skills which are not taught in the mainstream school. And older children, if you see the picture on the right, they are taught different vocational skills, pre-vocational skills, depending upon the level of the child, the functionality of the child. Different skills are taught to children as per their needs. Now, there are also opportunities for placement in international schools because LPU has MOUs and connections with many international schools. So we place our students there for training as well as for job placement. So there you can be a special educator, a learning support teacher, or a resource room coordinator. There are various designations in international schools where we place our students for learning and then for permanent job as well. There is also scope of working in hospitals. So you can work in child development clinics, rehabilitation centers. You can work in multidisciplinary hospitals with psychologists, therapists, pediatricians. So it's a multidisciplinary team which works with children who have multiple disabilities. So you're learning here how to work as a team with other professionals. And early intervention centers, you can see in the picture how the children are trained, and different teaching methodology is used, which is good for everybody, but it is essential for children with multiple disabilities. That's how they learn. But the other children without disabilities, along with them, are also learning in a fun manner. So it focuses on learning through playway methods primarily. There are also jobs in the NGO sector as program coordinators in NGOs, as community-based rehabilitation workers, and also as disability rights advocacy. Now, the picture I had shared earlier with you, Shruti Lata, she is a disability activist. She talks about disabilities at various platforms, creating awareness and taking on their cases where students are denied admissions, where they are not given concessions, where people are not given jobs. So she is their activist, their advocate, fighting for their rights. So that's also a very, very significant role which a special educator trained will also play. And many of our students start their own enterprise. They start their own special education clinics, they open an early intervention center, or they establish an inclusive learning support institute. Now here I'm sharing this lady. Her name is Sangeeta Chakrapani. She had 4 kids at one time, quadruplets, and 2 of them were multiply disabled. She's been my former, long back, my student, and today she runs a center now for many years, and she's doing extremely well, not helping just her own 2 kids, but also many, many other children who have autism and many other multiple disabilities. So this is also one opportunity for a person who's been a special educator to start their own center and do very, very well, not just for themselves, but also helping many other children. Now, if you want to go for higher education, again, sky's the limit. So we also offer MEd, we have a PhD program, and then you can also get involved in research projects, right? So this is just the stepping stone, and then you have many other opportunities, and not just in India, even abroad. many places, many countries recognize RCI's B.Ed, ITEP, ISITEP, sorry, not ITEP, ISITEP program, and then you can apply for higher studies even abroad. So that option is also available. So I would say that we provide you opportunities to bring a positive difference in people's lives and also enrich your own as a person. While you do this course, while you're working with children with multiple disabilities, you will see a transformation in your own self. And this I'm saying with experience. So come, experience, give a purpose to your life and to yourself, and learn that I don't have to fit the child into my system. If the child cannot learn the way I teach him, I have to teach him the way he learns. That's what the child says. Teach me the way I can learn. And here we will teach you the ways in which these children learn. If you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them. Thank you for my presentation, for listening to me. And I think the more questions you ask, more will be the clarity. So I'm leaving that time for question answer session. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our today's expert, Dr. Sujata Pang. And now would request to admission nominee, Mr. Ankit, to be on the screen. Over to you, Mr. Ankit.
Is my slide still being seen?
No, ma'am. Now,
yes.
Mr. Ankit will share this.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Sujata ma'am, for the wonderful introduction about the special education programs. So again, I stick with my words, my audience, that I'm not here to teach you about any subjects or any courses that the professors can better explain you, but I'm here for a small career counseling session. So I would again request your 15 minutes more concentration towards the slides, which can change your life in decision making to select a better institutions in your life. Dalvinder ji, can you please again let me know, is my presentation visible?
Yes, the screen is visible. You can continue.
Thank you so much. So I would like to start. Majority students get confused before selecting the institute. So there are some factors which you should always keep in your mind before you pick up any of the institution pan India, which you think is good for you. The first one is the accreditations and approvals, which the other agencies gives to us. It can be the government agencies providing the various accreditations approvals based upon the performances. Second is the majorly students wants the placement, because we all know that we are taking admission somewhere, spending our 3, 4, 5 years in various programs, and what is the major outcomes. So as an LPU, I would like to give you a trust that LPU do not believe in providing the degrees to student. We believe in providing the job employability offers to every students. Next is the industry interaction. The LPU basically believe in the major number of seminars, workshops, so that students get a real ideas from the experts. And yes, of course, I have written two times here, the rankings and awards. Reason being, we have n number of rankings and awards based upon our performances. That is why this point has been highlighted majorly. Study abroad opportunities. Yes, as I've already informed, we are having a tie-up with 300 plus partners, universities worldwide, where our students are exchanging their programs and getting updated information. Next is the curriculum, where definitely we always believe that if the curriculum is strong, curriculum is giving an options to enhance your skills, and the industry participation is there, it is the right institution if it is working on the curriculum. Most important factor is extra co-curricular activities. Apart from just academics, we also believe in providing the students an opportunities to go in and represent themselves in a better platforms. Either it's in all India or worldwide platforms. Yes, the diversity and exposure and the infrastructure, all these three are combinedly added here. Reason being, it's a very big campus. We are a campus of 600 plus acres, where the students are studying from 28 states from India and 50 plus countries worldwide. So here you will get a lot opportunities, which I believe that the state institution cannot provide this much of great opportunities if you join any big university. And yes, the scholarships. Every students or parents believe that whatever the education student wants, it should be reasonable and it should be in their financially good. So we are offering a lot of scholarships based upon the performances and the merit of the students, which I will be discussing in the upcoming slides, and the campus. So coming towards, first of all, certain accreditations and approvals, I am very happy to tell you all that we have been awarded with a NAC A++ grade with a highest rating score of 3.68 out of 4, which makes us number one amongst all the private universities of India. You might make a Google search, you might can see few 2 or 3 institutions got A++ rating ranking, but the rating, the scale 3.68, none of the institution in the first round is able to crack by this NAC. So which makes us totally apart, because NAC itself defines the quality, education, placements, every records comes in this rating. And yes, of course, our all the degrees are recognized. University Grant Commission has given a it's a certified body which gives us the access to play in their roles, or the students get a degrees by the UGC recognized, and that degrees are means valid throughout the India and worldwide. Wherever you go, it is valid degrees. Most important part which all the students should look about, taking example of few of the accreditations, suppose ICAR. It is basically for agriculture program. If some student is looking for admission in agriculture, so I would like to tell you, we are the first private university again in India who got this ICAR approval. And ICAR approval, basically it is helping you to get certified licenses there afterwards. And if I talk about business programs, whatever the programs we are running, our programs are accredited Council of Business Schools and Programs, and NAC we have already discussed. Right now, Dr. Sujata Ban has discussed about the education programs. So the body for education is NCTE. So wherever you take admission in future, do check that is that body is approved by NCTE, National Council for Teacher Education, then only make a final decision for it. More number of approvals we have. If some students is looking for the admission in the law programs, the degree should be recognized by BCI, Bar Council of India. If someone is looking for architecture program, it should be recognized by Council of Architecture. If someone is looking towards pharma sector, B Pharma, M Pharma, then degree should be recognized by this body, Pharmacy Council of India. Then only you will in future will get a valid licenses to run your own shops and work on the medicines. Now coming towards very important facts, please give a more concentration to this slide. I would like to let you know that in LPU, every year more than 2,100 plus companies visits for the students' placements. And so far, we have already generated 5,500 plus offers from the Fortune 500 companies. And you will be happy to know that the student majorly go for government institution in IITs, NITs, IIM, because they believe that the companies goes there only. But I would like to tell you, all the companies which visit to IITs, IIMs, NITs also hire from the lovely professional university, because these companies see a major number of competition in LPU, because the audience is high, more number of students are there, more competition is there, and companies, the Fortune giant companies wanted the competent student only. So that is the major reason of this companies coming to campus. And our average top 25% students easily get a package of 10.1 lakhs. It's an average package. So do you believe any student getting passing out, a fresher student getting passing out after a 3 or 4 years degree is easily able to get a monthly salary of 80 to 90,000 and many more. So this is our average, which I believe, again, I repeat my sentence, that state institution cannot come to these figures. It's an average, and highest package we will be discussing in upcoming slides. And the number of things, every year, if you see in this graphical representation, every year our placement is increasing day by day, every year. And during the COVID scenario also, when the majority of the institutions or the government bodies are facing challenges to getting placed the students, we have done our task very much well. In COVID scenario also, if we look about 2-3 years back, we have done a wonderful job in terms of calling the companies and getting a student placed. And few of the limelights which are students is able to get a good number of packages. This is the first image, a student named Sri Shravana Vishnu. He received a 2.5 CR package and currently working as a senior principal AI and robotics engineer. And how he becomes, he is able to get 2.5 CR because he did global internships in Singapore, USA and Japan, the opportunity which university provided to him. That is the only reason of his success to achieve a 2.5 CR packages. You can definitely please make a Google search. You will not be able to find out multiple institutions in India able to come across this figures of 2.5 CR, which a student is easily able to get it. There is only not a one member. There are many getting these packages. You can see this image. Betty Reddy Naga Vamshi took admission in BTech program. He is able to crack 1 CR package. Pavan, uh, one of the student, Hare Krishna Mahato, 64 lakhs package, 62, 54. We have n number of students getting this much of packages due to their dedication and their extra certifications done during the course. And few names of the companies like Palo Alto Networks given a package of 54.75 to the students, and Google regularly visiting our campus given a package of 48 lakhs per annum. More number of alumni is able to get 1 CR packages are Google, Yahoo, Apple, Amazon, Bank of America, Microsoft. These all are the companies which visit every year and hire our students based upon their academic performances and the extra achievements which they did during the curriculum. Now, next part is industry immersion. Now, what this industry immersion brings to us, whenever we collaborate with any of the industry, it gives the student access to the industry projects, the real-time projects on which industries is working. And I believe that you all are aware that AI is booming in the market right now. So our institution is only the institution currently in India where in every discipline we have integrated the AI courses to make the student advanced and ready for the employability in coming days. Next, what industry immersions bring to us? Online learning spaces. Associations, academy, industry connect is there, and very great part is the students get a good internships in a good firms from where they are easily able to get a means paid internships. They are easily able to earn while they are learning the concept. Now, taking your concentration towards more rankings, and this is the very important ranking which all students should check about. That is NIRF, National Institutional Ranking Framework, and this ranking is given by Ministry of Education, Government of India. Again, I am very happy to announce that we stand at 31st position amongst all government and private universities in India. There are other discipline rankings also which you can see in this picture, but our overall ranking is 31st. So I would like to tell you, in India, we have already surpassed many of the IITs and NITs because of our good infrastructure and our placement records, and yes, the enriched faculties, which we always keep on hiring the good number of faculties having a rich experiences. And we believe the faculties, basically they should come from industries who are having a more experiences, and we have a lot of faculties who have even given their time, they spend their time in IITs, NITs, IIMs. That faculties are available here in campus. Not only this, we are nominated in the national rankings only. We are globally recognized university, and in World University latest ranking in 2026, we stood at 5th position in India amongst all the government universities and IITs and the private institutions. Talking about certain study abroad options, which I have discussed a simple point earlier. Now, little bit elaborating this point. Study abroad means ICT, International Credit Transfer. There are multiple programs which we are running where students are studying 2 years in LPU, taking example of BTech, 4 years program, 2 years in LPU, 2 years in the foreign partner university, and you get a final degree from the foreign partner university only under a less cost because of our MOU tie-ups. Semester exchange. The students study one of the semester in the foreign partner university, exchange that semester, get new intakes that on which technologies, they learn a lot of new languages, French, German, Spanish, that all languages they are able to learn. So that opportunities they're getting when they're exchanging their semesters. Summer winter program means you are exchanging your 3 to 4 weeks of that program to the foreign partner university where we are having a tie-ups. And due to this, you get a major internship opportunities to go and give, means get a internships, which make your portfolio strong when you sit in the placement drives. And of course, we will be definitely discussing about the scholarship, which you all might be waiting for. And the Masters Abroad programs also we are running. These are the images which are students, where they are, in which countries, in which universities they are exchanging the program. Few images are there like Canada, USA, France, UK, Australia. You can see in these pictures. Most important part is curriculum. What we do for the curriculum, number one is the pathways. Whenever you join any of the program at LPU, we ask the student that what you exactly wanted to become, what is your future goals. Suppose you said me that I wanted to go in a government jobs. I wanted to get a placement. I wanted to go towards research, higher studies, wanted to start my own business. We take your input, and right from the first semester, the dedicated team is working on you so that when you reaches to the final semester, you are perfect in that direction. And that is the major reason of our success of our students. So we, again, already discussed industry focused curriculum is there. Skill enhancement, where you will be able to learn the new updated softwares day by day, technology driven, outcome based, and flexible. more number of things. We believe on increasing your communication skills. For that, we have a professional development classes, research oriented. If you wanted to join the higher studies, in which field is better for you for the research, you can work upon international exposure. Our subjects on entrepreneurship, interdisciplinary minors, very important, good thing. Let us take an example. I took admission in any of the program in LPU, but my interest is little bit towards photography. I have some interest towards management subjects. So we give you the option in the curriculum. Every semester you can opt for 1 or 2 extra subjects free. Of course, there is no charges for it, where you can go towards your hobbies or interest which aligns to you. And again, yes, all the specializations majors is covered in our curriculums. Coming towards extra co-curricular activities, as again I earlier discussed that we do not only believe on academics, we believe to give equal opportunities in sports also and other such extra co-curricular activities. So this is a very great achievement that 24 students from LPU participated in the Olympics games in Paris, and I hope you definitely remember these faces: Neeraj Chopra, Manpreet Singh hockey team, and various wrestling team, Mirabai Chanu for the weightlifting. All these students are from LPU who took their education and took a good trainings, and that is why they are able to reach to the heights to the Olympics and won various medals. And again, I would like to tell you, we are only the institution in India who send a maximum students to the Olympics. I again tell in Hindi कि अभी तक इंडिया में ऐसा कोई इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं है जिन्होंने इतने ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को क्वालिफाई करके ओलंपिक्स तक भेजा हो. And due to this achievement, we become the globally second largest university after the USA. So we believe in giving the opportunities towards sports also. And again, more number of achievements which a student got in Khelo India Games, in Asian Games, in university level games. Our students are setting their benchmarks. Additionally, few certain limelights and glimpses जो events campus में चलते हैं every time. The Coke Studio band visit to our campus. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, they participated in an event in 106 Indian National Science Congress, where they give a slogan: Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Anudan, Jai Vigyan, and Jai Anudan. Jai Anudan. So Jai Anudan, the new wording has been added by Mr. Narendra Modi in the LPU campus itself only. More personalities: former Finance Minister Shri Arun Jaitley ji visited our campus in 2016 and started the School of Startup. I hope you know these faces. Former President Pranab Mukherjee also visited the campus. Dalai Lama, Shah Rukh Khan, Mahinder Singh Dhoni, Gopal Das, Akshay Kumar, Jacqueline Fernandez. We set a Guinness World Record in Bhangra. These are the images. So a lot of personality visits to entertain our students, from which the students get a major insights that how they also can become a good personality in their upcoming life. So at last, I would like to tell you holistic development. We believe in holistic development means academics, more options of extra co-curricular activities, and exposure. If all combined together, then only the student will be rise and shine to fulfill their dreams. Next, coming towards infrastructure. As I have already quoted, we are an institute. It's only one campus in India, and it's built in 600 plus acres. So we always say LPU as world in itself, because all the facilities which student wants in a campus is there itself. Lot of greenery, lot of building infrastructure and modern architecture infrastructure. This is the night vision, the solar panels, how we generate the electricity, and the hospitals, 20 plus bedded hospital inside the campus only for the students benefit. Eye vision, gym facilitation, computer labs, library access, shopping malls inside the campus. I don't think कि आपने अभी तक कोई ऐसे big campuses visit किए होंगे जहां shopping complexes भी हैं which fulfills the student needs. A very big auditorium covering a 2500 plus gathering in a one go. It's an indoor sports complex with a 20 plus badminton courts, basketball courts, shooting ranges, Olympic type swimming pools. So these all are a big infrastructure within the campus itself. And most importantly, residential. If you are coming from suppose far places, because actually students come to fulfill the dream and to reach to a greater heights, you need to come or step out from your home to get a better education. And we basically believe to provide a good safety to every student. So in the campus only, we have a capacity of the student to stay 30,000 plus student can stay inside the campus only. A lot of capacity is there, and the other person cannot enter inside the residential facilities because a proper check is there based upon RFIDs. Now the point is how you can join this big university, that is by our LPUNEST exam. We conduct our own in-house exam named as LPUNEST, which stands for Lovely Professional University National Entrance and Scholarship Test. Now this test will provide you the entrance, that is number one. It also provide you a study grant also. Now let me little bit elaborate this study grant. We are running this study grant in total 8 disciplines. Suppose a student who is having ambition to join IITs, NITs. We wish them always best of luck, that if they're targeting for NITs or IITs, they can pursue their dreams and fight for JEE Mains exam. Because to get admission in IITs, NITs, student participate in national level test exam, JEE Mains exam. If they qualify that exam, then only they get a seat here. But I invite that students to, at least if they're preparing for JEE Mains exam, give my LPUNEST exam also. If you are able to come in the top 500 position in our exam, and in future able to get a seat in IIT, NIT, LPU University will help you to provide a 1 lakh rupee study grant, which we have already been doing from the past 7 years. And university has given a funding so far of 10 crores to the students who got admission in IITs, NITs, the prestigious institution for the India. And there are other also medical, management, design, law, hotel management. These programs are also covered under study grant. So for more details, you can please visit our website lpu.in, search about study grant, you will get a more inputs about the same. Talking about LPUNEST dates, currently our LPUNEST applications is going on, and the last date to apply for the application is 15th April. You can give the exam from your home in remotely mode, or you can visit your city. In cities also, we have many multiple centers in your state only where you can write this examination, and this exam will go till 30th April as per your selected slot, and thereafterwards we will declare the result by 2nd May. Coming towards scholarships. Now, what all scholarships university offer? First thing is, there is no category based advantages in LPU. If somebody says ki give me a seat on basis of management quota, no, there is no management quota here. If somebody says that I am belonging from SC background, ST background, OBC background, will I get certain advantage? Answer is simply no. You need to show your capability to get admission in a well recognized university. So what offerings we offer in a scholarships? That is number one, work experience scholarship. If you have already certain experiences and joining LPU in any program, you can get advantage based upon work experience. National level test, if you're preparing for suppose JEE Mains exam, CAT, MAT, ZED, CMAT, NMAT, or the NCT exam, based upon that you might be getting this scholarship on national based performances. Innovation, startup, entrepreneurship. If you're already working on certain ventures, you can show us the proof. Our team will verify and can get an options to get a scholarship from there. If you already a district player, a national player, Olympic player, so you can also get a scholarship on based upon sports, cultural activities. If you have already done any research work, you have earlier joined NCC, NSS. We also offer NCC in campus, Army and Indian Air Force Wing. You can join the NCC and also can get advantage in scholarships, bravery awards, and most importantly, if you're a board topper. Suppose I myself is studying in 12th class, given my board exam, and I come in the top 20 position in my board exam. So university helps that students to study totally at free of cost here at LPU. Because our slogan itself says transforming education, transforming India, education for all. So student who shows the potential, we are ready to give them a lot of scholarships so that they can get a better quality education. And lastly, the NGOs and other agencies. You might be aware Reliance is a big firm, Tata is a big firm. They also offer certain scholarship, or your state also provides certain scholarship. If you are wanted to apply, we can share you certain documents. You can apply for that scholarship schemes as well. And more importantly, financial aids if your parents is working in a defense forces. If your parents is in a profession of teacher, you can get that scholarship again. God's forbid, if somebody is from orphans, economical weaker section, we can give them a scholarship based upon verification of documents. If somebody is from single girl child, single mother child, specially able student, they are also having a provision to get a scholarships. And these scholarships are non-academic scholarship basically. Coming towards academics, academics, number one, you can get scholarship by our LPNest examination. Number second, you can get scholarship based upon your academics. Suppose you are taking admission in BTech. So we give scholarship based upon previous two qualification, based upon your 10th percentage, based upon your 12th percentage. And our benchmark start from 80% onwards. 80 to 89.9%, we give the scholarship. We have various labs according to programs, which you can see on our official website for more details. Suppose somebody is interested in MEd program, or suppose somebody is not the MEd, suppose somebody is interested in MBA, taking example. So in MBA, based upon graduation, we give scholarship based upon 70% onwards. So these are all the facilitations. Next, lastly, 2 more minutes, which I would like to take of all of yours. What you all need to do today, just visit our official website, lpu.in. I again repeat, the website is lpu.in. It's a very simple, access, eco-friendly website. Go to this admissions button. In whatever program you're looking for, suppose I'm looking for admission after 12th program. The segregation of program has been done. I'm looking for admission after graduation program. It is mentioned here after 10th program. So suppose I take one of the example, regular programs, and I wanted to take admission in special education, which Dr. Sujata ma'am has discussed with you, how you can go. This is education discipline and special education. And these two are the programs mentioned here, ISITEP. One is the foundational stage, nursery to second class, and one is preparatory, third to fifth class. Suppose I click on any one of the program, you can get a full detail of the program one go in this screen. By example, 4 years program, 8 semesters. What is the eligibility terms condition to take admission? You must have 50% in 12, plus you need to qualify the LPNest examination. That is mandatory. It is properly mentioned here. And next one is fee. What is the fees? I would like to tell you, education discipline is only a one discipline in whole LPU where the fee structure is very much less. You cannot see this much of fee structure under high quality in any other discipline. The students coming towards BTech program, pharma program, their fees is very high as compared to this program. So that is the reason there is no major scholarship based upon academics. Yet too, after less fee structure, we are giving you the scholarship based upon board toppers. Somebody is from need-based, economical weaker section, single girl child, single mother child, that you can apply. If your parents is in defense or in teacher profession, you all can apply for this scholarships even after the fees is very low. And additionally, what the students need to pay, examination fees every semester 5,000 rupees, uniform fees is one time 4,000 rupees. So you can all study on this website, and you can go to this important date section to check the important dates. So LPNest here in education program in this EasyTap program is only for eligibility but not for scholarships. So now what next you can find on a website, this is a tool on the official website. Also, when you go, you can visit our campus virtually. Suppose I am from Madhya Pradesh, I am from Kerala, I cannot come to campus immediately. So we have made this feature for you. If from your home only you can visit or rotate and see by this virtual tool free of cost. If you want to speak with our expert counselors, you can schedule a call from here. This is the WhatsApp number. You can chat and inquire anything. And this is live video counseling free of cost on Google Meet. You can, like similar webinar is going on, you can interact. And the most importantly, if you cannot do anything, we have the offices present in your cities. You go here, you can simply check that I want to meet the representative physically. Permanent offices are there with their address. You can visit here, and the caravan offices. Taking example of Delhi, when you open it, you can see the images of representative, their phone numbers, their address, where they're located. You can please visit them, have expert guidance, and then make your mindset. And yes, I invite you to compare whatever the details I have presented till so far. You can please compare with the institution and then come for a better decisions. So that's it from my side. One more thing, additionally, I would like to tell you that I am looking from past 5 years in education. So if you also wanted to get same details, you can visit that school page, schools.lpu.in. I again repeat this link. It's schools.lpu.in. If you wanted to study about any school at LPU, suppose taking example of education, you can go here, open this school page. You can get all details that what is the highest package in this school which student got, specific to your domain in which you are interested. Suppose in education, our student got 14.40 lakhs package, and where it is placed in Dubai, international placement, right? How many companies comes for education sector? 20 plus companies, recruiters comes for the education students. Students get how much internship? 25,000 internship. And these are all the tie-ups. Most importantly, student wants to know the faculty experience. So we have added in this page only what are the faculties, a little briefings about their experiences, in which specialization they have the expertise. Everything is highlighted here for your ready references. So that's it, Darvinder ji. Thank you so much from my side. If I would invite anybody, any means participant having any questions, can please.
Thank you so much to Mr. Ankit also. As I can see, there's some questions. Can you please stop, share your screen, Mr. Ankit Kaushal? As I can see, there's some questions from our participants. Can we take the question, Dr. Sujata and Mr. Ankit?
I'll be more than happy to answer their questions.
Thanks for giving me a chance to address your questions. So Gaurav is with us. Gaurav is asking, what skills do teachers gain through the ISITEP program?
The skills are like, if a child has multiple disabilities, how do you teach that child? For example, if the child does not have verbal language, how do you communicate? How do you teach through sign language? How do you teach through communication boards? How do you make your models or charts or flashcards which the child with multiple disabilities can comprehend? How do you make education accessible to them if they cannot read the way the normal script is? So there are various such techniques which you'll be learning in the course. Innumerable techniques.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sujata. I hope, Gaurav, you got your answer from our today's expert. So Radhika is with us. Radhika is asking, who is eligible to enroll in this ISITEP program?
Yes, anybody who's done 12th standard and has 50% marks has to appear for LPU test, and they are eligible if they clear the test. And it's not a very difficult test, let me assure you of that. All that is required is that attitude that I want to be a good teacher who takes care of every single child in the class. That's it.
Dilpreet is with us. Radhika, I hope you got your answer from our today's expert. So Dilpreet is with us. Dilpreet is asking, what is the structure and duration of this ISITEP course?
It's a 4-year program, okay? The structure is like, we have lots of theory classes, lots of practicals, which are part of the course. If you want to see the detailed syllabus, you can go on RCI website, that is Rehabilitation Council of India. I think even on our LPU website, the detailed syllabus is there. So you can have a look at the syllabus there, and that will tell you about the whole structure. All I want to tell you right now briefly is that you get enough exposure to various practical components. Like, that's how do you actually work with a child who has multiple disabilities. So it's a skill-based course. Plus, of course, you will get a lot of theory as well.
Thank you so much. I hope, dear, you got your answer from our today's expert. Mr. Ankit, someone is asking, do LPU provide the residential facilities also?
Of course, we have hostels.
It's a very big campus, as I already informed. It's we provide the world-class residential facilities where the students is getting both the options, air-conditioned room and the air-cooled rooms. We have 2 types of rooms, standard rooms, and one is the apartment rooms. As per the financial status, whatever the student preference comes, after the admission by online platform, they can book the facilities by minimum 10,000 rupees, and rest amount when they visit to the campus, then also they can clear after checking all the facilities inside the campus. And most importantly, we have a CCTV surveillances for every students, proper policies for the students at what time they can visit to libraries for the studies and outside the campus if they want, and everything is intimated to their parents as well. If the student suppose is going outside from campus, outside the time which is not as per policies, then the parents is being firstly informed, then because the safety concerns is very important. So definitely hostels are available within the campus in a largest capacity, and the newly hostels is getting developed as per the modern infrastructure. That's
I would like to add one statement here. I have personally visited many hostels as a part of inspection, so I can vouch for the quality of the hostels here. I have seen hostels in many universities, but here the amount of security, safety that is taken care of is really, really impressive. And also the kind of food and the kind of rooms, everything is very nice. So we have students from all over the country and also from abroad. So hostel is not an issue at all at LPU.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sujata and Mr. Ankit. I hope everyone got their answer on this hostel facilities, residential facilities. So now someone is asking what career opportunities are available after completing this ISITEP?
I think I had 3 slides on the career opportunities, but if you have missed it, I can repeat that the scope is vast. The easiest and the best, if you're good at your work, is starting up your own venture. A special educator charges up to 2,000 rupees an hour for rendering her services to a child with multiple disabilities. And you have government jobs, because now it is mandatory by the government of India that every school must have 2 special educators. There is a Supreme Court ruling. So there are government jobs, which are now you'll be getting 8th pay commission. So the salaries are pretty good. All the private schools with resource rooms have to have special educators. So you have jobs in government schools, you have jobs in private schools, you have jobs in international schools, you have jobs in hospitals, you have jobs in RCI recognized rehabilitation centers, and so many such NGOs, etc. There are lots of jobs available. 100% campus placement. We can assure you of that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sujata. I hope, dear, you got your answer from our today's expert. So Gaganpreet Kaur is with us. Gaganpreet is asking, why is inclusive teacher education important in today's education system?
I would love to answer that. If you have read the National Education Policy 2020, the focus is on inclusive education. If you know about SDG Goal 4, it talks about quality education, leaving no one behind, not any child, whether he has a disability or not. There could be discrimination based on gender, based on the linguistic barriers, based on the economic strata they come from, and so many other barriers. Now, we cannot discriminate any child on any of these factors, because that's their fundamental right. Education is the fundamental right. So why not inclusive education? They have to learn with everybody, and they have to learn wherever they want to learn. No school can deny them admissions, and it's a crime, a legal crime. You can be put behind the bar if a principal denies admission to any child coming from a diverse background. So yes, it's their right.
Thank you so much. I hope everyone got the answer from our today's experts, Dr. Sujata Ban and Mr. Ankit. If anyone have any questions regarding the admissions, they just write on us at admission@lpu.co.in. And you can do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 985256900. I'm repeating the number. It's 985256900. And once again, thanks to our today's expert, Dr. Sujata Ban and Mr. Ankit. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully the attendees found this webinar to be valuable, and we will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.